Cats are weird.
Alright, I got the stream going live now.
More streams. There he is. Hello.
Somebody mind turning the stream on and seeing if my audio's alright?
Why are you so low? Why are you always low?
For real? I just gotta remember to talk very loudly.
Yeah, you talking very loudly actually worked to there.
Talking very loudly? What if I don't want to talk very loudly?
Shit, I'm out of soda. Fuck.
That's because Shippy took all your soda.
Damn it, why did he do that?
Yeah, that's what he meant by he's getting drinks. It's like he's coming to rob you.
Man, and after I bought lighting for you too? Fuck, way to return the favor, bro.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm Ubering you food.
Alright, give me 2 seconds, Etrigan.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting on that, it has been a hot minute since we fucking played last time. Almost a month. Does wonders for the algorithm and discoverability, you know? Let's see if I can, let's see. Last time, everybody, we all got to 2 vase threads, right? And then did all the shit in vase threads.
What?
The village with the shrine in the center of it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And then Guard had done a little world tree stuff and given you all a blessing that will allow you to ignore the climated the climated dangers of the Emberline caldera proper. So I believe we left off with you guys having discovered everything that you could within the town and deciding to make your way into the depths of the caldera. And so that is where we will pick up.
We did that thing too.
What thing?
We went into the thing.
We found out. Yeah, we found out that it used to hold something there.
Oh, yep.
Did you put the thingy, Dustborn Rift Right Keeper's vestments? Yes, you did. Okay.
Yeah, you guys should have. I believe I gave all of the items that were discovered as we were right at the end of session, or before I went to bed, anyways. So everybody should have all their stuff. You should have your Fang as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not attuned to that though.
And then I don't know if I told you this or not, but similar to Guard's branch, that Fang is going to be related to some endgame shit, so do not get rid of it.
Throw it away, got it.
I mean, it's your choice if you want to, but
I'm gonna eat it.
You can't eat the wood. You can't eat the wood. There's not enough fiber in there.
It's all fiber.
Well, some of it's tannins.
Yummy tannins.
Alright, is everybody all situated and ready to start playing?
I'm logged in, but I don't know what we're using.
See.
D&D Beyond maps.
Mine says waiting for DM.
Oh, I forgot to hit start session.
Oh, no, look at how it is. Look at that. What's new? Whoa. Archaeological dig?
Yeah, that's shape
No, you
vector
didn't.
maps.
You don't wanna dig here.
Yeah.
Oh? Oh, this is a new map. Or
It is.
Yeah. Wow, it's pretty. I like it.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Is it D&D Beyond or is it like the launcher?
Top of the road.
Yeah, D&D Beyond.
Okay.
We'll go back to using the launcher once we actually get to the temple for proper dungeon crawling.
The Temple of D's.
These?
No, actually, it's the Temple of Mind.
Oh.
Not.
I'm in.
Are there mind goblins there?
Yes.
Shit.
Never underestimate the
Those
goblins.
are the worst kind.
Yo, what's a mind goblin?
We'll find out when we get
Kind of
there.
goblin.
We'll get there when we get there.
Abby, you remember that epic mind goblin I got Gaetian with and when he was playing Witcher?
Yeah. Mind Goblin D's.
Alright. Everybody all situated in the maps now?
Yep.
It has been literally 10,000 years for me.
Is that a no then?
I'm in.
Sea guard.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm in. I'm just saying it's been a while since I've been in the match, in the game.
Caleb, you good?
Me too.
I am good.
Alright. The air here grows thick with heat, ash, and a low thrumming pulse that seems to echo in your bones. Cresting the ridge, the land falls away into a titanic scar carved into the world, the Emberline caldera. Vast and broken, it yawns like the mouth of some ancient god left to smolder. Rivers of obsidian snake through the caldera floor, split by jagged ridges and smoking vents. Gouts of flame rise intermittently from fissures, casting dancing shadows against the red glowing walls. Far below, you glimpse a series of they appear to be ruins, half buried in ash and flame. Let's see. The wind carries the scent of sulfur, scorched earth, and something older, something divine. Somewhere within these volcanic bones, the last ember of the gods still burns. Welcome to the Emberline caldera.
Feels pretty hot.
It does not actually feel hot because you guys are aided by the blessings of Garth.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The blessings of God.
You're so silly.
It looks pretty hot. Good thing we got this blessing. I was just testing you guys. Wait, so then does that mean that we're, the way you described it, are we like still up top? Like we haven't really came down here yet?
Yeah, you guys are just cresting the ridge from Vase Threads that actually leads down into the caldera itself. And there is the towering mass of the ash clasp teeth on the far end of the caldera as well. That is just blotting out the sky, basically.
But it ain't nighttime, right?
It is not nighttime, no.
It's just really dark.
It was getting close to nighttime.
It's yeah, it was getting closer to nighttime. Since you guys had spent decent time in Vase Threads, and yeah, there is. I mean, you guys could also just go back to Vase Threads, rest for the evening, and then come back in the morning if you would like to.
Is there any reason not to traverse overnight?
From Guard's experience, they actually did do most of their traveling at night, but that was just to aid in the reduction of the heat that was experienced. And since you guys don't actually have to worry about that, then you may as well press on, should you so desire.
It's gonna feel much hotter when we get down there. Now, I'm eager to get down there. Just know, though, ain't gonna get much rest. So let's try to get out before the moon rises, right?
Or in?
Either works. And we're gonna whip that, we don't have whips, but, you know, pat the reins of the beast and start traversing down. Or at least Guard's gonna try to.
Alright. Everybody else following after Guard?
Yep.
Yes.
Kale?
I guess so.
Alright.
Moving onward.
You all cascade your way down into the caldera itself. The heat does would get a bit more noticeable the deeper you descend into it, but for whatever reason you find yourselves unbothered by it.
It's because the gang is actually hotter than the chasm itself.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeehaw! Anything?
Oh, God.
Anything visible as we traverse down? Any
Go and give me.
besides us?
Yeah, go and give me a perception check.
Let's do this. First roll of the night.
Let's do this. Leroy!
Jenkins! Yeah, it's a Leroy Jenkins situation. 9 for the roll.
A 9. All right. Let's see. You catch a couple of things with that roll. There is sort of off. You would be pressing. What is that, northwest through the caldera to get to where you think the crucible may be. But off to the southwest, down the Emberline, probably about 100 or so feet, there is a pool that catches your eye of glass smooth lava that seems perfectly still, surrounded by obelisks. And in the direction that you are traveling, up the canyon a little bit, kind of built on a slight plateau that is maybe, I'd say 30-40 feet above the line itself. There is a ruined watchtower clinging to the rim here, scorched black and fused with veins of crystallized flame. Those are the only things that immediately catch your eye, though.
Is there? Does it look safe to cross anywhere?
I mean, there's patches of imagine like an obsidian river that's sort of cutting the middle of the line. There's a shore, like a river would have a normal shore on either side of just craggy volcanic stone that you can walk on. And then the Embermanes themselves, which you have been informed of by guard, can actually traverse along the obsidian river as well. As long as they don't sink into the lava, which they're pretty tall, but as long as they don't fully sink into the lava, they actually aren't bothered by it.
Huh. Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna mosey my way on over to the other side. Maybe go check out that watchtower.
Alright. The three of you see Erebus cross the river and start heading towards the tower. Are you gonna follow?
Yes, of course.
How fast is that river moving?
It's lava. It's not moving fast at all.
We're crossing lava.
Lava and obsidian, yeah.
Hardened lava.
Good.
I'll fall in.
Erebus made it across, no issue.
Then, yeah.
You're nice if you're scared, my young friend.
Keep following.
Next, we'll bring up the rear.
Okay. Alright. Clinging precariously to a knife-edged ridge on the western rim of the Emberline caldera, this half-collapsed watchtower seems built into the charred bones of a once-living cliffside. Obsidian flows gleam down its flanks like frozen oil, and bursts of sulfurous heat erupt below at irregular intervals. Along with as you can kind of see in this image, there is those little, like those crystals, and like the lower right hand corner. That's crystallized flame that sort of vein the structure here as well.
This guy.
Yep.
Crystallized flame.
let's see. All right. So the group of you going to approach this little watchtower.
I know I am.
Well, we can't let Erebus go off to do it on his own.
Pretty much. Let's keep on trucking on.
Was
Okay.
it this way or this way?
It is. Let me see. Where's the fucking? Oh, here we are. It's right here.
Okay,
If,
yeah.
if the pointer works. There we go.
Whoa.
Guard is with the party physically. Mentally, he might be somewhere else.
Now abandoned and partially ruined, the upper levels have crumpled, exposing the reinforced flame glass dome where there are shattered remnants of star maps visible, built into it, sort of like or not built into it, but drawn into it, like the Sistine Chapel. The structure leans unnaturally, the base fused into the caldera by ages of molten overflow and by the crystallized flame as well. So there is partially melted and partially crumbled stairwell that you can climb to get to the higher levels here. In the base floor, though, which you don't have to actually step into it to see all of this, but you can see a sort of concrete slab that you might think would have been a table at one point, sort of built up against the wall, and you can see a few very highly singed manuscripts, the spines blackened, the pages sort of crumpled and burnt away, resting on top of this little table.
Okay. I will walk up to the table.
You're going inside then?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I gotta do that first, huh?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
As you step inside,
Oh no.
a familiar sensation to most of you at this point, as your body leaves, as your soul leaves your body, and you sort of trance into divine visions, hallucinations, whatever you think they may be. You see now standing in as a sort of like incorporeal version of yourself. You stand in the middle of this tower as it is fully intact. You can see a couple of other similar stone slab tables set up on this ground floor. You see a couple of individuals as well, sort of huddled around one another. Give me one moment.
Hallucivisions.
I can't handle hallucinogens.
And then, let's see, I need to go fish out the image too. Hopefully I saved it in the proper folder. Let's see, pictures, Astreva. I did not. Okay. Let me look elsewhere. Man, I love it when I get home a half hour before session starts, so I have no time to prep any of my shit.
Work has you by the balls.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is.
Even more so now with the new whip.
Exactly. Don't want repo men coming after you.
Let's see. Okay. Alright, got this one. And then pop back over to this channel. Pop it right here. Oh, I need to fucking pull the image up too so I can actually properly describe it. Okay, got that there. Alright. So you see kind of briefly you kind of take a slight stumble back as you realize that you're sort of dipped into a molten foundry of a furnace, and then you realize that, oh, you don't have a physical body, and then you sort of take a moment to take in the rest of the surroundings around you, Erebus, and you see a giantess of a woman, probably anywhere between 6 to 8 feet tall, kind of hard to tell. These fiery molten eyes, this very ruggedly forged armor, draped over which she has a fairly plain tabard. Her eyes themselves seem to almost reflect the molten magma of the foundry. She's got her hair tied fully back, the edges of which of her ponytail, fully braided, seem to be tipped in a sort of fiery orange ombre. The fringe of her hair, as it's sort of pulled back, is white, leaning towards more gray than white, and then goes fully into this sort of almost stone-like gray. Her skin itself also seems to resemble the color of granite. She is actively in the midst of forging something on an anvil that is no longer present within the foundry. And you hear her speak. Her voice is low and resonant, like smoldering coal under stone, measured, powerful, yet wary. You see her speaking to unseen apprentices, or perhaps herself. We do not shape the flame to serve us. We kneel to it and beg it to remember who we are. And then she goes into very great detail, the forging of a longsword that you can see now. That is what she is actively forging. And then as she dips it into the water trough to quench the burning slag that she has shaped, she turns towards you, Erebus, and seems to be speaking directly towards you. You stand where the vigil once stood. You carry no bell, but the silence, it rings louder than any warning. The flame remembers you, even if you have not yet remembered yourself. And then you draw back into your physical body, the vision fading. And now standing resting on the table near the manuscripts, you actually see something that was not there previously. A half-melted bell that is laying there on the table. And then there's the image of what she looks like. I'll show stream to you, see if it actually picks up. Nope. Oh.
Okay, I see. And you said what was it that's on the table?
A half-melted bell.
Huh. Well, so is the vision over? I'm back in my body now?
Yes.
Okay. I will approach.
Dang,
This
my roommate's cooking up
half-melted
something
bell.
that smells delicious.
DM sir, DM sir, DM sir.
Yes, guard.
Did we all have an out-of-body experience?
No, this is just the first person that stepped foot within, which was Erebus.
We're
Okay,
probably used to
so-
seeing this happen to people at this point, so we probably know that he's,
Yeah, there you
High
you would
vision
have seen the
stepped in.
telltale sign of him having a divine vision.
It's usually just them standing still, right? Or is
Yeah.
it more than that? Okay.
Yeah, he was actively in motion, and then as the vision overtakes, he all motion stops as he stands still.
goes directly into the zone.
Yep.
Guard doesn't get it at first, and he'll go, Erebus? Hello?
He's having a vision.
Oh, will I have one if I step over? And guard will step forward. And when he does step forward,
You are not overtaken by a vision.
alright.
Clearly,
I
you're
will,
just not breathing deep enough.
I will share my vision with the group after I come back. Explain, there's this odd-looking woman. Would it be like was she like a giant?
She was giant by normal human standards. She was anywhere between 6 and 8 feet tall.
And this would have been pre-silence?
You have no idea.
Okay. Well, that's what I will share. You know, what I've seen. I don't really know much more into it. She said something about the ringing though, and there's this melted bell here. So I was gonna go check it out. And then I'll approach the table and begin to examine. I will pick up the bell.
As as you reach your hand towards the bell, you get one final whisper, similar tone of this woman. It says, "I am the first and final flame, and so too shall you burn." And then your hand clasps
hear
the
that?
bell. Nope, just Erebus.
Yeah, stay away from him. He's combustible.
So Erebus, you pick the bell up, and it does not actually have, I don't know all of the mechanics of a bell, but it doesn't have the dangly bit that makes the ringing sound.
I'm sure that's
Yeah.
the technical term.
It is canonical. That's how Astreva's lore works.
The dangly.
Dangly bit. Okay.
So you can add half-melted bell to your inventory. You should be able to create a custom item.
Compared to most treasures,
Inventory.
a melted bell is a little wacky, a little lacking, I'd say.
It is made of platinum, I will say.
Oh,
Manage inventory.
how heavy is the bell?
Being made of platinum, it's with its half-melted state, it's probably anywhere between, I'd say, 15 to 20 pounds.
Nice.
You said what?
Erebus immediately encumbered.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 15 to 20 pounds?
Yeah, that's very heavy.
Can I immediately, can I feel the weight of it as I pick it up
Yeah.
and immediately just set it down?
Not only do you feel the weight of it, you probably have to use two hands.
Yeah.
Go draw.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna set it back down. 15 pounds? That's ridiculous. I'm not carrying that.
Little wizardy arms are like, no. These are made for writing books, not for lifting.
Hey, guard.
Huh?
This bell is really heavy. But I mean, it looks like it's worth some money. If you wanted to carry it, it's all yours.
Is the bell talking to you?
No. It's fine.
With one hand.
It wasn't
he
the
will pick it
bell.
up. And our little Drake friends, are they like outside?
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to fit inside of the watchtower.
I'm gonna put this on your mount. That way none of us are carrying it. Though, how much farther down can we go in this chasm? Or this place? Or farther forward, I should
You
say.
can't go down. You can only go up. And the stairway, as I mentioned, it's half melted and half crumpled. So it will be a skill challenge to climb up, but it can be done. Guard, as you actually grab the bell, despite it not having a dangly bit, it actually rings out in this very sort of a very sort of pristine, clear, resonant ring.
A dulcet tone, if you will.
Sure.
Ooh, big word. Dulcet tone. Hold on. When those wolves attacked way back when, And we
Yeah.
were in those fields. Wasn't there also a bell sound there too?
Not when the wolves attacked. There was that weird individual.
The old walking thing.
Yeah. That
That had
resembled
bells.
one of the creatures of the Shattered Pantheon from Nyx's homeland that had a bell.
I do remember some singy song
Not a similar
things.
sound, though, right?
Let's say that again.
Is it a similar bell?
Hard to tell with this one's half-melted state.
But it's not a similar sound.
The sound is it's almost calming when this one rings out. The other one was kind of discordant.
Unsettling.
And there was also the ringing of the silent bell tower when you guys had awoken to your Godsworn capabilities and the Godswell as well.
Was that
Was that
the
like-
same?
Were those more like church bells where you were just loud and...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when it rings out, regardless of the tone, guard will go, "Ah!"
If you guys haven't picked up on it, there is a theme here of flame and ash and bells.
Oh, you spoiled it! You spoiled it! I know everything now. Well, as long as my hand is still attached to me, he picks up anyways.
Yep.
And he puts it on the mount. Erebus's mount specifically. Erebus, write it down. And then guard will rejoin the group.
You want to try and go upstairs?
Yeah, it looks a bit unstable.
Well,
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
go up
then.
there.
Okay. If you want to, then.
Aren't we all going up there?
I don't know if that'll be a group the best idea. Who knows how much the stairs can hold?
One at a time, maybe?
One at a time.
Alright. Take this. He will hand over a rope. That way, when you reach the top, you can use that to pull us up. Help us pull us up. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going first. Okay, then. Nyx will dismount and attempt to head up the stairwell.
All right. So you can either give me you can either do acrobatics or athletics here. Which one would you prefer? They are different DCs for both.
Athletics.
Athletics? All right. Go ahead and give me 3 athletics checks.
No!
All right. You start off very strong, scaling the steps, and as you get to about the halfway point, a series of the stone would collapse beneath your feet, causing you to take a momentary tumble as you manage to just narrowly catch yourself and climb up. And as you continue making your way up, just as you're about to reach the top, it gives way completely beneath you, and you tumble down about 20 feet, taking some damage.
And I shift into a spider and just climb up from there. Like as I'm falling.
Guard will be gasping as this happens, like, ready to catch somebody.
Well,
but
you already failed the check, so you're still going to take the damage, but you can turn into a spider after the fact.
I could also, use my heroic inspiration to reroll it.
oh yeah, did Guard get a heroic inspiration while I was away?
I don't believe so.
I thought Harad had one before, so I'm like, what the?
Well, Harad has one because he's a human. He gets it every long rest.
Wow, humans are cheating.
Can I reroll that?
Is that a character from a different game?
Yeah.
Okay, for a second there I was like, who?
Be not confused.
Can I reroll the 1?
Let me check the feature real quick.
Okay.
Did you just say, let me check the future real quick?
The feature.
Let me go to the future. Let me time travel real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, as a DM, technically, he can time travel in this world.
I do have a time traveling OC that's present in all universes. She's
Aren't
seen
they
some
halfling?
shit. She's a gnome, yeah.
We've seen her in Farsoft.
Yep.
What is an OC?
Original character.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Checking new inspiration rules in the DMG. Let's see. To reroll any die. You have to do it immediately after rolling it. I already gave you the results, so you will not be able to use it here, unfortunately.
No!
You take 8 points of falling damage as you crash down to the stone floor beneath. You then shift yourself into a spider and scurry up.
I mark that out of my actions here.
Oh man, I love bots.
You banning people on your channel?
Yeah. Cheap
It's
viewers.
Cheap viewers in my area? No way.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nyx, as you make your way to the top of this watchtower, I'll describe it to you. As I mentioned previously, the half sort of fireglass dome, the half intact fireglass dome, I should say, has resemblance of a star map. You being who you are, and being a Dustborn, are very intimately familiar with star maps, as star maps are the nature in which the roving cities chart their courses since time immemorial. You do not recognize these particular star maps, and you gather that's just because you're in a different area where the stars are in different positions. But in addition to the ceilings with the star maps on it, the rest of the place up here is definitely worse for wear. There isn't much in the way of furniture intact anyways. You do see like half-charred remnants of chairs and tables and whatnot. There is, however, pointing out of this would be the westward window. There are 4 windows here. Well, from the layout of it, you can guess that there was at one point 4 windows. There are currently only 2. But the northern window and the western window, and out the western window is actually an astrolabe that is pointed outward.
I know how to use an astrolabe.
Given your warden training, I'd say yes.
Okay. Well, she'll anchor the rope. Well, first become a human again, and then anchor the rope, and then go check out the astrolabe.
All right. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to see. Well, what are you anchoring it with?
Let's see.
Do you have any
Is there
like
anything sturdy
pittons or
in
anything?
No. Is there anything sturdy in the building? Like in.
I mean, you could tie it around through some of the holes in the walls and the window.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. In that case, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand to see how well you tied the knot.
Uh,
21? All right.
Do I have to be attuned to this cloak in order to use the guidance on it, or is that just
for the, let's see. Yeah.
Okay. How many days does it take to get attuned?
Just a long rest.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. With the rope down, Kid Guard, reach it.
Yes.
Alright, he won't be the first up the rope. He's gonna pick up Erebus and go, alright, climb up. You're next.
Oh. Okay. I will.
He doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a good question. However, Guard insists. The mysteries of this land await us.
Okay. I will take Guard's hand and climb on up.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage.
Alright. Athletics. How do I add advantage again?
If you right click the, well, actually, you're doing it on mobile, aren't you? I don't know how it is on mobile.
No, I'm on computer.
Oh, you're on your computer?
I got
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, if you right click it, then you should be able to just press with advantage.
Yeah. Advantage. Roll. Wha-bam. 9.
Nice.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it's not too hard with the given how well Nix had tied it, and the fact that it's a rope. it's not too hard to climb up there. So you do manage to make your way to the top.
Oh yeah.
And Nix, you said you were checking out the astrolabe, right?
Yeah.
Well, I say astrolabe. It's astrolabe-like. There is a half-glowing emberstone core, sort of built into the center of it. It appears to be dormant, whatever it is. And as you try to peer through it, you see the lens is shattered, making you unable to see anything.
What is it pointing at, though? Just the sky.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 15.
15. As far as you can tell, yeah, it's pointed in the direction of the sky.
Would the star maps on the walls give any clues to what it's pointing at?
You can go ahead and give me a nature check with advantage, just to see how well you can follow them.
That didn't roll with advantage, it just kind of rolled. $19.
You do a decent job of tracking it, especially now that the stars are actually up. And following the maps, you think you pinpoint the precise location where the astrolabe may have been pointed at, but as you look there, you don't actually... Ooh, let's see.
The boys, we're going into the center of the volcano.
It's actually in the direction that the sun sets and rises. Meaning, yes, the sun rises and sets in the same place in this world.
Wait, so you mean the west?
Yes.
You mean out the window that it's pointing?
Well, but I say it's like the exact location where the sun would be if it was up.
Someone's staring at
because the sun doesn't move either.
What the heck?
It just pops up in the morning and then just hangs out in that one spot and then it goes away.
Yep. That's why the further you get from it, the dimmer it gets. In the free cities, most of the light in the free cities is from magically ignited crystal, which Caleb would be able to, if it were ever brought up, Caleb would be able to attest to that. But the free cities does not get a whole lot of sunlight.
Hi.
Speaking of,
just like the sun in Teletubbies.
Caleb, climb the rope.
Climb the rope. I'm not very physically fit, but I will give it the old college try.
Go and give me an athletics check with advantage.
Motherfuck. Can it be
It's not a
acrobatic?
race.
Erebus made it with a 9. You'll be fine.
Can it be acrobatic?
No.
Alright, the first one was a 3.
Got it, dude.
The first
Oh,
one is
no.
the second one is a 10. I got
Alright.
a -1. I got a
Alright, you're
-1.
good. You're good.
This is why I asked. Can I use acrobatic?
You also managed to scale the rope and get onto the upper floor.
Give me 1 second. I fall over and die real quick. Just gasping for breath. What did you need?
Guard will join. Point. 18.
Alright, yeah, guard, you scale up there just fine. As the 4 of you all step onto the floor here.
I made a little handhold there for you, guard. Made it a little easier, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you straighten that rope. You tighten that rope for me. Good job.
Just start juggling.
As the 4 of you step onto the top floor of this watchtower, the star map on the ceiling actually begins to glow in this sort of celestial silver. And you hear the rumbling of stone below.
Ooh. I am laying down and looking at that, and I instantly jump up, but I want to go look at it.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
What is up with my rolls tonight? I rolled a 3 plus 5, 8.
Not too hard to notice. On the ground floor, the stone of the floor has actually given way and revealed a set of stairs that descend.
Are these stairs stable?
Caleb can't tell from up here.
I do wonder why this points at the sun.
What's pointing at the sun?
She motions to the astrolabe thing.
Guard looks from that to the sun. And if you look at the sun, it hurts you, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it does in our world. It's hard to look at for long periods of time.
He blinks.
You take 2 bird damage.
I imagine this core has something to do with it. Being able to stare at the star. Is the core removable from it?
Would you like to try?
I would like to investigate whether or not it is.
Sure.
See if it can be removed without damaging it. Or roll a 17.
Alright. Taking a look at it, you gather it is possible to remove it without damaging it. There are a series of inert glyphs that you're able to see sort of scrawled around the housing of it. So you gather you can either attempt to engage these glyphs with Arcana, or you could try and pry it out with Sleight of Hand.
Boy. Just motions to Caleb.
Hi. What's up?
There's glyphs here.
Ooh. Walk right over and start looking at it.
Do you tell them what they do, Nix?
No, absolutely not.
All right. Go ahead and make your own investigation check, Kalen.
Can you roll above a 10?
What the fuck?
Oh.
I rolled a 10.
Oh. Nice.
She will tell him that he should try and engaging the glyphs, though.
All right. As you're observing them, Caleb next informs you to try and engage with them, which Lexori will sort of unwind itself from your arms and kind of wind itself around the astrolabe as well, kind of giving you almost like a sort of bullseye precision shot of where to direct your attention.
Okay. So would that just be like an Arcana roll, or like what would I do?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll with advantage with Lexori doing their thing.
26 and a 14. We're gonna go with 26, good sir.
Sure you don't want the 14?
Positive.
So with the aid of Lexori, and Lexori communicating to you in the way that they do, with that sort of glyph-like scrawl that sort of appears in your left eye as it tries to commune with you, it helps you sort of direct your innate arcane flow as you sort of sink to the ley lines of the land and direct the flow of mana to your fingertips, where you begin to engage the glyphs in a certain order on this particular object, and with a very delicate sort of thrumming, the emberstone that is encased within it sort of lifts itself very slightly up, like it has been squeezed out almost.
Nix will pick it up.
You can go ahead and add a Emberstone core to your inventory.
No, she's actually going to hand it to Caleb afterwards and say, "Hold on to this. It might be useful later."
So I add a what? Like,
Emberstone core.
Thanks. Is it a custom item or just an actual?
I don't have any direct plans for this at the moment. Related to magic items or not. But that may change. I'll have to think on it a little bit. So it should be a custom item for now.
Okay, an ember what?
Emberstone core. It looks like a small chunk of amber, basically.
It's probably used to power devices. It's a rock battery.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
It's a rock.
You freed the stone. Alright. Good job, everybody. But I think that's everything up here, right?
As far as I'm aware.
Well, I don't plan on running toward the sun, so let's go down these steps.
Do you want to retrieve your rope or leave it here?
Oh, that's a good point. I'll take it with me.
Well, let us get down first. Nix will untie the rope and hand the end of it to Guard, and then head down, expecting that he will hold on to the end of the rope.
Yeah.
Do you do so, Guard?
He holds on to it. He gets that much.
All right. The other two of you going to make your way down as well?
Yep, and I'm not gonna try and do anything fancy like I would normally want to because of how bad my rolls are. Caleb's understanding his luck in this.
Erebus, you headed down as well?
Yep.
Alright. Much easier to climb down than up. So you all get down there without incident, leaving guard up there. Are you gonna take the steps to get down, guard?
He's gonna take the steps to get down.
And go ahead and give me an athletics check or acrobatics check, your choice.
Yippee!
Jump. Do a flip.
Do a backflip!
Yippee! No. That would be acrobatics. I could do acrobatics. They're equal to me. I can't believe this.
You take one step towards the stairwell, guard, and immediately it gives out beneath you as you fall and also tumble 20 feet. Only taking 4 points of damage as you collapse with the wind sort of being knocked out of you for a minute as you sort of lay there sprawled on the stone below.
Oh! He comes crashing down and lands. Oh yeah. Legs first, then knees, then belly. It was not a pleasant landing. It was not a pleasant landing at all. It takes him a minute to get up, but he finally does get up.
Meanwhile, Nick starts heading down the stairs.
The rest of you following?
Yes.
The narrow staircase clings to the caldera's inner rim, hewn directly from volcanic stone long ago by forgotten hands, perhaps even giants of old. Obsidian railings, slick with heat-slick condensation, reflect the dull orange glow rising from below. The steps are worn and uneven, some scorched, others cracked from centuries of tremors and thermal strain. With every turn, the rumble sort of builds up as you descend. A deep droning breath, as if the caldera itself were breathing, dripping beneath its own weight. As you reach the sort of midpoint landing, the cliffs open outward as you find yourself underground now. You see a natural ledge of a blackened glass and red-veined rock, revealing a sweeping view of a still intact ruin. Well, I shouldn't say ruin if it's still intact, but ancient building of the old civilization. You see a vast circular platform of ancient volcanic alloy etched with giant-sized runes that pulse with ember light. You see chains of cooled brass stretched across the crucible's diameter, dangling broken anvils, charred relics, and prayer-wrought tools like forgotten offerings to the flame. Sulfur and ash swirl in lazy spirals, lifting on thermals that shimmer with magical residue. You see, towering behind the crucible, a singular obelisk built into a sort of craggy outcropping shaped like the back of a coiled titan, the back of a coiled titan, smoke drifting skyward in plumes.
Is this like a crucible in a blacksmith thing, or like a crucible geological term?
Yes.
Both? Uh-oh.
They're distinctly different. So
I'm not sure what a geological crucible looks like. Let me check.
I only remember the crucible from the book. Good old witch trials.
I imagine it's not a geologic crucible.
I mean, it could be described as that. I mean, they're at least below. But the actual blacksmithing crucible is sort of lifted up by the brass chains to the cave walls here.
Okay. That makes more sense. My head was doing a weird thing. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. There you go.
I don't see anything being held up by chains. What is this?
It's all the dome here is being held up by it, by the chains.
I suppose we will walk around and look for something. Just look, not touch. I imagine things in this place are very hot.
Doesn't matter for us, though, right? Can we touch
Well, I mean-
hot things with our blessing? Like,
You want to try to touch something?
just stick my
You can eat the
hand
tomatoes right out of the oven.
I need to pull up a certain document. Give me one moment.
in. Why is the demigorgon the very first token that pops up?
Why is guard so tiny?
Yeah,
I
tiny
can't help
guard.
I can't help any of that. I had to zoom in so much to make the map
Oh,
fit
whoa,
my...
yeah, this map is big map.
I'm missing Caleb. Caleb,
I think it's gone. Where'd it go?
Oh,
Down the hall.
man. Boom. Boom. Boom.
We have to rattle the keys for Caleb.
How do I get my token?
you're on mobile, so I have no idea.
I'm not on mobile. I'm on PC.
Oh.
Go to token, press T, and then go to players.
Me too.
Yeah, almost got stuck there. I'm sitting on a yoga ball, and I was like leaning back. I started rolling.
Roll backwards and you're over.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, dude, that's why I started falling backwards.
I don't know if you guys heard it earlier, but I was brushing my hair because I was on the motorcycle today, and everything is super tangled.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have a special brush for my hair, but it's the only brush I've freaking found. So my curly hair, whenever I'm out, it just curls. instead of puffs.
It's worse where I live because it's like super humid.
Oh yeah. When it's hot and humid.
I imagine your hair goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
As you descend from the hidden stairs, they wind downwards through the canyon of cooled obsidian and flickering emberglass. Each step echoing with the whispers of fire long extinguished. The air thickens with reverence, not heat, like standing on the edge of a sacred breath held for centuries. You emerge onto a wide platform at the crucible's base. Basin of blackened stone veined with gold and brass, as though the land itself has been branded by divine hands. Streams of molten metal run through carefully channeled troughs, forming sigils of rebirth, flame, and memory. Glowing softly beneath the darkened sky above the caldera, and you can actually see as you look up the sky above. At the center, standing amidst the smoldering heat and the sacred stillness, a figure stands in silence. A man wreathed in firelight. He appears tall, statuesque, clad in ceremonial forge robes of platinum-threaded crimson, the fabric layered and flame-scorched as though it has survived countless rebirths. His skin glows faintly like metal catching the first rays of dawn, silver bronze in tone, smooth as worked steel. His eyes burn softly with a pale golden light, lacking pupils, yet not blind. They weigh, measure, as they cast upon all of you. From his back, faint wings of radiant flame flicker and curl, not fully unfurled. He holds no weapons, but at his hip is a forge master's hammer. It's half bound in sacred cloth and emblazoned with divine symbols. As you approach, he turns slowly, regarding you as one might regard a blade pulled from the forge. He speaks, his voice calm but resonant, measured and warm like embers banked beneath ash. So, the flame has chosen once more. You tread where gods once burned, and mortals were tempered into something more. Do you come to forge your fate, or flee from the fire that reveals it? He pauses, stepping forward across the molten veins that part beneath his feet like respectful water. Speak your truths, Godsworn. The crucible does not lie. It will shape you, or it will shatter you.
When you say speak your truths, what are you meaning? The truths that we spoke prior, or just any type of truth? And I want to try and slowly get a little closer, but not get too close. But I want to see what his symbols were, the celestial symbols you were talking about. I want to see if I recognize any of them.
Go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
Religion. Not bad, not bad. 21.
21? Alright,
Yes.
So you're not sure of the precise meaning of these symbols. However, you definitely have seen them before. On some of the most ancient texts within the libraries of Litharis, or Lorathis. You also recall seeing them in the book that Erebus had read, that had the names and titles of the dragons written there.
The dragons? Okay.
But he does not respond to Caleb's question, does he?
He does not.
Is he like, since I kind of slowly walked up, like being very deliberate and mindful of my movements, did he like look at me more or just...
Yeah. As you spoke, his gaze did fall upon you. And it feels like you're being scrutinized for literally every minor sin that you've committed in your life.
Nice. So, me calculating, do I think that I need to just say what we... Am I getting the same kind of vibe from that underground area where we drank the water and we got like Lexori and all?
Kinda.
Because my mind's thinking, I'm like, okay, possibly he's wanting to know if we still are being true to what we said when we drank the water. Does it sound... So I'm getting kind of decent vibes. What... Looking around, is it kind of the same type of architect as it was down there? Like the same style, or is it completely different?
You can definitely see some similarities. But this place is forged almost entirely out of various types of metal, as opposed to the more natural stone. I will say that the metal here does actually very decently resemble the metal that the Godswell was cast out of, or cast from, rather.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna like speak to Lexori real quick. I'm like, do you think I need to say the same thing when I first got you, or are you thinking of something a little different? What is your take on this?
Speak whatever truths come to your mind.
Always so cryptic. I will just say, all right, if you want the truth that I seek and all of that, and I will... Caleb will spout out everything he said, word for word, that he said at the well before he drank the water, that he's looking for knowledge and all of that, and he would just say it as exact to what he did before he got Lexori. But Lexoria did not pop out away or showing that he's there in any way, shape, or form. He's still on my arm, making sure that he's not popping out in front of this guy, because I don't know him.
As you speak, Caleb, again, you feel the eyes boring into you, seeing any half-truth, any half-veiled word, anything. And as you finish, he gives you a stern nod.
I will speak over to the others. If you remember exactly what you said, the truth that you searched before we got our companions, I would say that now. Maybe would help with a little bit of confidence. I would give a nudge.
Did we all say something?
Yes.
Yep.
Sort of, yeah.
You all had sworn vows as God sworn when you drunk.
Oh, okay.
That is right.
I would help you, but I feel like that might be a bad idea given our present situation, because I don't know if I could speak any lie in this presence. And I would gesture back to the figure in the middle.
So are we like saying it out loud?
I was having a conversation with him, yeah.
Okay. Well then, I suppose I will follow suit with Calum and recite my vows.
We're gonna be not me. Guard will do the same.
Mine doesn't really apply to the question.
We have to do a big thunk.
Well, Nix, what are you doing then?
She'll say something along the same lines as what she said during the during the drink thing, but it's more related to the reforging and fire. She'll say something like, "So be it. Whether it reforges me or breaks me, fire forgets, but the coils do not."
Oh.
Erebus? Do you approach?
I'm gonna sit back and watch for a sec.
Okay.
Nix also puts her arms up in like a shrug when she says that.
Guard.
Convicted.
Oh, God.
Convicted, but not. Oh, the word went away. Convicted, but not bothered, I guess.
Guard, what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, if a challenge the Crucible seeks, it's a challenge they will get.
Do you approach?
Yes. He does.
Alright, that just leaves you, Erebus.
Alright, well then, yeah, I'm gonna approach.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
As you approach Erebus, his gaze falls upon you. You carry the echo of scaled majesty, and something heavier still. The crucible knows your blood, Erebus. You are not just touched by a god, you are the whisper of one waiting to rise again.
Well, I don't feel like a god.
Baruvax, the World Brand, the Bound Flame, one of infinite titles, 2 of infinite titles rather. His power was not taken, it was surrendered. To bear his ember is to hold back what was once meant to burn everything away. You seek purpose, but your trial will not be one of strength, Erebus. It will be one of restraint. Enter the crucible, and the fire will call to your blood. It will ask you to unleash, to rule as dragons once ruled. You must choose, not whether you can seize this world, but whether you should.
I'll kind of look at him bewildered, before just nodding my head and saying, I will take this responsibility.
The Scion has accepted. Let the crucible judge. And his cloth robes will fade, and will be replaced by this resplendent white, golden, platinum armor. His hair will billow out behind him, these long, white, luscious locks. He holds his hand out, and as he does, from the molten magma will rise a platinum blade that he grasps in a singular hand. He then points a finger towards you, Erebus. The trial shall commence. We shall see if you are forged anew or if you are shattered beneath the fire. And then all around you, the crucible will sort of shatter and give way. And you all feel yourselves begin to tumble as these bits of particled metal and glass sort of scatter around you. Rivers of molten magma fall, illuminating the darkness. And then you find yourselves all suddenly landing on a singular, large platform made of a similar metal to what the crucible itself was forged from. Out of the shadow, you see something begin to rise. The form of a dragon as it claws its way up. Go ahead.
Did the ground give way?
It did.
It collapsed.
Take all damage.
You didn't know. You all landed on your feet.
Okay.
Yay!
So this dragon begins to claw its way, digging into the divine steel as it lands atop the platform. And it lets out this bellowing roar that shakes you all to your core. And we will call the session there.
Sorry, guys. Dragons. A dragon in a dungeon.
We're not even in a dungeon. We went into a tower.
Well, yeah.
This is like the secret boss.
The secret boss. Oh my god.
So I will describe the dragon properly before we fully get off here. It is shimmering with a sort of radiant energy, brimming with life. Its scales sort of shimmer in this prismatic crystalline color. It has this ring of floating sort of platinum-shaped stones that sort of form a halo around it as well. And its wings unfurl. It's not a particularly large dragon, but you can't really be the judge of that given that none of you have actually seen a dragon before.
I've seen dragon-like things.
You have, yes.
Yeah.
But this definitely towers above that. Roughly anywhere between, I'd say 20 to 25 feet high. And it does have a singular horn on the tip of its snout as well.
It's a unicorn.
That is also, it does also resemble the sort of same prismatic crystal. And Erebus, you actually, a glimmer of recognition as the scale pattern on this sort of vaguely resembles that of Scaldris that is embedded in your palm at the moment.
Well, I mean, that kind of would make sense with them saying, yeah.
But yeah, that is where
did you post a picture?
I don't have a. This is an artwork worthy.
Okay, no worries.
But yeah, so that is where we will hopefully be able to play next week with a dragon fight.
I don't believe I have any plans next week, so I will be here.
Great, a dragon fight.
And
I especially will not be in LA next week because LA is a shit show right now.
Yeah, that's an understatement right there.
Oh yeah, I just saw that, dude. Yeah.
And I will say before we properly end, before the dragon fight properly begins, you all may level to 5.
Yay!
Oh hell yeah!
Did I get healed?
Wait, level to 5?
Yeah, we're level 5. Level 5.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stinker. We bumped up to level 4 last time, didn't we?
Did I ever go to? I never went to level 4.
No, we skipped 2 levels.
Whatever.
Okay.
I got whatever. I'm level 5 now.
Yeah, I'm level 5. Yeah, I've always been level 5.
Congratulations.
Wait, we just jumped up 2 levels. What the fuck?
Yep.
That's right.
Man,
That means this fight
You'll have begun the first step on the journey of Godsworn. So, yeah, but it happened a lot sooner because you guys managed to find the secret entrance. You were gonna have to go through the whole crucible or through the whole caldera to try and find the crucible, but you managed to find the secret entrance.
it's too easy, man.
No, we lost out on all the loots!
Yep.
Guard will also say, funnily enough, just before the dragon finishes, or after the dragon finishes, to Erebus, I hope we don't run into any more of these old flame of yours.
I see what you did there.
So how was it? Everybody enjoy themselves?
Yeah,
We're back,
that's pretty
baby!
cool.
Dude, I don't know what to do to my character, leveling him up. What the fuck?
You have a week.
Oh, I get an ability score improvement? Jeez.
Yeah, or a feat.
Or a feat? Oh. Oh. Whoa.
For me, it's very simple. I
Yeah.
level up, and I just hit harder. That's it.
Well, you also get your feat / ability score too.
Yeah, you told me to level to 4 last time. So,
And wait a sec.
intelligence is max.
Wait.
I don't know what to do.
I was just
Yeah,
about to say, I think I might hit it 20 charisma here. I can't remember what my charisma's at.
I got you. Give me a sec.
Apparently, you're too charismatic because things remember you from hundreds of thousands of years ago.
My
Your
reputation
charisma's at
far
19.
precedes me. Oh yeah, dude, let's get it.
So if you want to do an ability score improvement, what I would do is I would put 1 point in charisma and 1 point in constitution, because that will give you 18 constitution as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so do. Wait, so then how
that
would
gives
I?
you a lot of hit
What would I
points.
pick? Not skill expert.
No, ability score improvement.
Ability score.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
on the top.
Yep.
And then I can pick charisma and constitution. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Bruh. Nice. That
Time
is
for
good,
the-
because I'm-
That puts you
I'd
at
be
47
speaking-
hit points now.
Woo! Woo! For a sorcerer? 47? What am I, the new tank?
Well, draconic
Is that-
sorcerers also get a bump to their HP as well.
Oh,
so.
that's right, they do. And they get another armor, don't they? Isn't there like dragon skin?
Well, you have that as your base armor value. You also don't forget to select your spells too, because you've got access to 3rd level spells now, which is where it starts getting juicy.
Alter
I can
self.
extra attack.
Oh wait, no, fear and fly. Oh woo!
Yeah, those are always prepared for you. But you've got 3 more spells that you can learn as well, and you also get an additional cantrip at 5th level also.
Okay. Oh, I just need to go to the next. Next.
Anybody else need level up help?
I do.
What you need, bruh?
What the fuck do I pick? I'm thinking spell sniper, but warcaster sounds like a good idea too.
Warcaster. Let's see. Does the new version give you? I need to check out the new version of Warcaster. Give me a sec.
I don't even remember what I picked for my ability. Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Let's
Because I
see.
picked skilled as one of them. Yeah.
Let's see. So with Warcaster, the new version of that increases intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1 to a maximum of 20. Gives you advantage on Constitution saving throws. And then whenever a creature provokes an opportunity attack from you by leaving your reach, you can take a reaction to cast a spell at them, rather than taking a normal opportunity attack. And then you can perform the somatic components of spells even when you have a weapon or a shield in one or both hands.
So, also when if I sit here and learn spells, will it stop letting me learn once I've picked
It should, yeah.
enough? Okay.
Which I would just stick to 3rd level spells, so you have a nice spread.
Meta Magic Adept?
That could actually be a good one for your character.
Eldritch. Okay, I don't know what those are. Cardo Man.
Yeah. So the meta magic adept, it gives you sorcery points and sorcerer meta magics.
Oh, you told me to pick the ruin whatever, right? That was what we were planning on doing.
Yeah, that's a good the rune shaper. Yeah, that's an excellent one too. For your character as well.
What we were thinking of ruin shaper, and then what was the other one? Where is ruin shaper? Oh, there it is.
What was the other one? I don't remember.
Is Sleet Storm... That's different from Ice Storm, right?
Yeah, Sleet Storm is more crowd control.
I don't have Ice Storm yet? Oh no, that's level 6.
Ice Storm is 5th level. Is a 5th level spell.
5th level, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Sleet Storm is more of a crowd control spell.
And it can cause... Can that combined with water cause, like, frozen or freezing?
It should say in the spell. Let's check.
Until spell ends, sleep falls 40
Which
foot
I
by
think
20
Sleet
foot.
Storm you might automatically
Heavily
go-
obscured and exposed flames are doused.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, they must succeed at
ground-
dexterity or they
ground
go
in the
prone.
cylinder is
Oh, so that.
yeah.
Oh,
pretty
so
much.
it's like, never mind. That's better. That's what I wanted anyways. Because I know you can mix like water with ice storm and make frozen ground, and then just make everybody go prone.
Yeah.
So you can just use this
in
and
Baldur's
make
Gate anyways.
if they fail. Yeah. That's kind of where my build. I'm copying what I built. Okay, I'll take that. A stench and a stinking cloud. Cool.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other feat we talked about was, right?
Because, yeah, it was all about scribes and me writing on things. So, I remember the rune magic. I just can't remember if there was anything else.
Let's see. Let me just peruse through the beats and maybe something will jog my memory.
You can't filter only cantrips.
You should be able to.
Yeah, you can filter spells and cantrips. It should be. It's not first level spells.
0 level.
0 level, yeah.
0 level is just cantrips. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got it. Cool. There's a cantrip called Can Trip.
That's from good old Helianas.
Alright, you're all very stinky. But we'll see you next week.
Alright.
Alrighty.
As long as no other cities burn that we're in,
Yeah.
I'll see you next week. Bye-bye!
All of yours.
Ow.
Did you already have Keen Migraine?
I think so. I don't actually know because we went with skilled rather than keen mind because keen mind didn't work the way we were wanting it to. We just kind of made skilled kind of what keen mind was, to where I actually still have to roll. I'm just really proficient at it.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Etrigan, am I seeing you Wednesday? Are we doing Wednesday stuff?
If everybody is available, we should be able to.
Okay.
And
See you Wednesday.
if my work allows it.
That too. That's fair. I gotta wait for the day. Bye-bye!
Later. Yeah, the only one. Yeah, I don't really see any of these that I would have been thinking of, besides the Rune Shaper.
Gotcha. Okay, well, we'll go Rune Shaper, and then kind of figure out from there. Oh, I learned comprehend languages so I can get rid of that one and change it out now, right?
Yep.
I gotta figure out my spells because that's the whole thing I gotta do now. Because there's a lot with my scribe and spells being able to mix things, right?
Yeah. So you should get for new spells that you add. Since you skip 2 levels, you'll be adding 4 new spells to your spell book. You add 2 second level or first level, or a first and second level, and then 2 third level or 2 second or 2 first, or a mix of them all.
Holy shit, that was a lot of information.
Basically, pick 2 spells of any kind, and that of your first through third level, and you'll 4, and you'll learn them.
Pick 4 new ones, right?
Yep.
4 new ones, and then drop comprehend and pick a different one.
Yep.
Okay. And I can go up to what level of 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond shouldn't allow you to pick anything higher than that anyways.
Alright. Cool. I'll hop off here now.
And then, actually, one more thing before you go, bud.
Oh, yeah?
Give me a half a second. Because level 5 marks milestones, and a flourishing of your Godsworn talents. Everybody gonna be getting a feat.
Oh, we just get an extra feat, or we get a
Yep.
on a feat?
I'm gonna be giving you the feat.
Oh, what am I getting?
You will have to see.
I don't want defeat. I'll take a feat, but I'm not going to take defeat. Not sitting down.
You're just doing this so we have a chance at surviving against this fucking dragon.
No, this is only a challenge rating 5 dragon. You guys should be able to handle it.
Yeah, we're gonna roll it over.
Quick, I'm just a kid.
Give it treats, make it play dead.
Give it treats. I'll do it. Oh, can I have the chef talent? I'll cook it up a nice meal. There's an anime or something about that, right?
There's a couple, yeah.
There we go.
Shit, where is it?
Cook it up nice.
Alright, I think I need to check your settings real quick, because I'm not seeing it on your...
Mine?
No, Erebus.
Wait, do what?
I gotta figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Hang on, next. Oh, cause I was still in the character building page. Okay, now it should probably update now.
All right, let's see if that adds it. Why is this not appearing? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Alright. I'll have to make a custom version of it then.
You get the custom feat? What?
It's not it's the original version of it is only Dragonborn can get it.
Gotcha. I probably need to go. I can't choose intellect. I probably need to go wisdom or charisma then, huh?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it'll be a little different than this. So when I give this to you, Erebus, you can head out after I explain this to you, but it will mention about instead of exhaling destructive energy, you can expend a use of your breath weapon. So with this feat, you basically have one free casting of Dragon's Breath that you can do on top of the other effects that it gives you.
Okay. Alright. Where is it gonna show up?
It will show up under features and traits at the very bottom where all of your other feats are.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright. Well, I will hopefully see everybody next week.
Alright.
Okay.
Did it show up on my thing yet? Repeatable.
Here's another little rider for you too. If you use the free use of it for the deck, it doesn't require concentration.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool.
And ritual casting doesn't take up spell slots.
I still want to summon my little guy. I haven't been able to do it yet. Don't have it.
What, find familiar?
Yep.
Burn incense worth 10 GP.
I don't have incense.
Oh shit!
Oh.
You lost 10 gold and now you have the incense.
Yeah.
Wait, really? You'll do
Yep.
that for me? Okay.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. So I gave you the feat. It does include an ability bump also. So if you click on it while it's in there, it should bring a little pop-up menu for you, and you can choose which one you want to bump.
Alright, I'm done. I'll catch you guys later.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. There it is. No choice.
I posted a thing for our mages in the general chat too.
Caleb, guess what? You get the new Keen Mind.
The new Keen Mind?
The nuking mind.
The N-word.
Cast fireball.
Oh no.
Alright, later.
See ya.
So I get Keen Mind anyway. What is a new Keen Mind? What does it do now?
So it gives you you choose Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, or Religion. If you don't have proficiency in it, you gain proficiency in it. And then if you already have proficiency in it, it gives you expertise. And then it also lets you take the study action as a bonus action instead of a normal action. And it also increases your intelligence by 1 to a maximum of 20, but you're already at max, so.
What does a study action do?
The study action. That's new terminology. It's pretty much like investigation checks and shit. I can give you the exact rulings though.
Oh, it allows me to do investigation like in combat.
Yeah. Pop over to the DMG real quick, and then the fucking new terminology. Oh, it's not the DMG. It is the PHB. Lore glossary. Study action. When you take the study action, you make an intelligence check to study your memory, a book, a clue, or another source of knowledge, and call to mind an important piece of information about it. And then there's a table that suggests which skills are applicable to various areas of knowledge. For Arcana, it's spells, magic items, eldritch symbols, magic traditions, planes of existence, and certain creatures. For history, historic events of people, ancient civilizations, wars, and certain creatures. For investigation, traps, ciphers, riddles, and gadgetry. For nature, terrain, flora, weather, and certain creatures. And for religion, deities, religious hierarchies, and rites. Holy symbols, cults, and certain creatures. So you can recall knowledge about creatures and stuff as a bonus action now.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's see. So keen mind for you. For guard. And because I don't feel like making a custom feat just for this, you can make a note that instead of keen mind, it's called burgeoning divinity.
Oh, I was gonna make a note that it's not technically keen mind, but it is keen mind.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's see. All right. Give me, call heads or tails, Ryan. This is gonna determine which feat guard gets. Tails. All right. It rolled up heads. That means that guard gets the grappler feat. And now for Nyx. Yeah, Nyx gets the poison her feet. Alright, I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten anything since this morning, so I'm gonna fucking go cook some shit.
Go eat!
Oh, I should probably end stream.
Yeah, probably. You're gonna be
Later,
back in
everybody.
bed, or you just